Before we get started, if you'd like to support us, we do have a Patreon at patreon.com/OSRS Trihards. We also have a new method. If you'd rather send us a one-time donation, visit buymeacoffee.com/Trihards. It's a fast, simple, and easy way to throw us a couple bucks if you like what you're hearing. Links are in the description of each episode. Thank you. Thank you so much to our Patreons, Jock, twitch.tv/JayySlay, Intakes, VsTheHighway, Sallamander, and a massive shout out to our TRIHARD Patreon, Soulfright. Thank you so much for showing your support.
Thank you very much, boys. Your support means so much to us. Hello, I'm Arthur, aka LT Potato.
I'm Rob, aka Dream Name.
We're the Trihards.
And this is the 25th episode of your favorite old school podcast. LT, do you want to start this one?
You know, as you said 1, 2, 3, go, I was preparing to cut you off because you usually say something like, and I'm not making fun of you, but you usually go like, all right.
All right.
Yeah. I was going to cut you off. I didn't cut you off, and then you threw me off by asking me if I want to start off.
Hey, I mean, just be nice.
Yeah, you're very considerate. No, I don't want to start off. I believe that burden should be placed on you, sir.
Okay. All right. Let me start. All right. Well, episode 25. We are officially my age.
Happy birthday, man.
25 episodes, 25 weeks. It's more than half a year.
We skipped maybe 2 weeks.
26 is half a year. But we did skip a week or two.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And honestly, this week we don't have a ton to talk about when it comes to updates. The only update was a blog post the only blog post that they posted was that the rebalance that we've all been just waiting for, can't wait for it, has been postponed. Thank God.
Well, there's two camps here. My camp is like, are you kidding me? Like, genuinely, guys, just do it already. Because honestly,
like, get it over with. Come on. Like,
right? And then your camp is more like, and I kind of agree. Like, why not? But why not? The wait is good. We can use our blowpipes a little bit longer and Din's Bulwark, Black DI, and all that stuff. So it's good.
Yeah, but you're kind of, I understand like the whole like rip the Band-Aid off type of thought process behind it.
I felt like it was short and sweet. They introduced the idea. We all said rah, rah, rah. Reddit feedback, beta world within 2 weeks. Boom, boom, boom. Ready to go. Execute. You know, that it felt fine, I feel like as good as
but I feel like it does give them some more time to think about it, to really
But here's my problem, Rob. They're going to think about it, and then they're going to come back with like accuracy will be different on this, dehyde chap. They're not going to have like a crazy overhaul from their initial proposal. I don't see that.
Yeah.
Do you want to read a little bit about what, because their blog is pretty short and sweet, and I think it makes sense. It's a very, it's well written from a PR standpoint.
Right, from a PR standpoint, definitely. But I liked this. I don't know. I at least copied and pasted this into our outline here. I strongly believe that important and pulled game balance changes are needed. I don't know if I like that, but sometimes it is. That said, we know some of you think that our implementation felt rushed, which I think it did. To that end, we're planning on using the extra time to strengthen the proposal. Our blogs, our streams, and the many platforms for engagement are all opportunities for us to better understand your needs and concerns, all while aligning with our desires for integrity and balance.
I think it's important to understand that other game developers don't do this. Like, we would never even get to this point where we're engaging.
Right, but still, I mean, you got to hold them accountable for the way that our game works, I guess,
True. I guess it's a moot point to compare it to like, well, other games don't do this. We should all be great. We should be grateful because they're literally answering our questions and engaging with us on Reddit on a daily basis. But since they're doing that, that's the status quo.
Right.
It's hard to say sometimes, man. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I like to be. My phone is ringing. I apologize. I'm gonna put this guy on mute.
Is that like today when I called you?
Oh man, Rob got me. You know what's crazy, dude? Chimera, one of my friends from streaming, he got me good on a phone call. He's so weird. He hasn't had a working phone for many months. He finally gets a working phone. He decides to call me, and he scares me. Like I was taking like a midday nap. I wake up. He calls me, and he's like, "Arthur," and I say, "Yes. Who is this?" And then he goes, we got a problem." He scares me, dude. Legitimately scared. And I'm like, "Who is this?" And then I hear the voice, it's familiar to me again. And what did you say to me? You call me and you're like, "Oh, right. Okay, here. Sorry. I'll explain. Okay. So Rob calls me. I pick up.
That's pretty good.
I say hello. And to my response of hello, Rob, who placed the call to me, says, "I can't talk right now. I got to call you back. Bye."
He goes, "What?"
Yeah, he hangs up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, before he got the opportunity to hang up, I spit out the words, What do you mean you called me?" And then the phone call ended, and I stood there in my living room for 10 seconds, kind of confused on what just happened. And then he called me again, laughing.
It's little things, man.
Fun times.
Little things.
Fun times. This is just the way he flirts with me.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's the little things that just make life enjoyable,
But yeah, what else can we talk about here? It hasn't gone unnoticed.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, the rebalance, I'm ready for them to gather their thoughts and our thoughts on it and hopefully come to maybe like a more middle ground when it comes to the rebalancing. Do I think that things need to be rebalanced? Yes. And I really like their like free-to-play gear and like Dragon Warhammer ideas, etc. Or I'm sorry, Warhammer ideas, battle axes, etc. But yeah, we'll see. We'll give it some time to. Also, I think people just need time to process it.
I agree. So my expertise is pretty like narrow. There's only a handful of things that affect me. Din's Bulwark, Black Diad. The other day, I was farming for bracelets of Ethereum in the Rev Caves. PKer logs in. He did not get a single freeze on me. He was trying to bind me or entangle me with, entangle me on standard spell.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was wearing Swamp Bark since that's like a thing now.
Right.
And he couldn't do it. He just, and I literally typed to him, I said, "Splish Splash." Splish Splash, and then I got to the 30 line. He should have cast Teleblock on me. But anyways, there was a point I'm trying to make here. Oh, obviously that's a problem. It's not, like, as much as I like to get away, I will sit here and tell you, like, that just doesn't seem right. You know? And I don't like to take this camp of, like, I'm a PVMer, screw the PvPers.
Right.
Something needs to happen. So if they need a couple weeks to run scenarios of like, I'm Mr. PVMer, try to teleblock me or try to not splash on me and figure out a better formula, let's do that. Because I can readjust, I'll readjust my gear so that I don't get TB'd or whatever as a PVMer.
Right. I think the biggest thing that they're doing here is they have this nightmare, right, that they experienced back in the day of EOC and wilderness removal and trade removal, where they lost so much money when it comes to membership revenue, etc., based on those changes. They do not want that to happen again. They don't want people to stop paying. They don't want their revenue to drop, etc. So I think they are taking some time to really think through it, and also just giving us some time to digest it, I think. So we don't get that, we don't quit, if that makes sense.
I agree. Smart. That's a good stance. What makes people quit? I
Change.
Yeah, this is not a big change though. Like as much shit as we say, the blowpipe is, 8 to 15% difference. Not major.
Yeah, but you got to think like people solo chambers with just a blowpipe. If they don't have a Dragon Hunter crossbow or a T-bow, they can't solo chambers anymore. That's just content that they can't do. Hydra, it's gonna be a lot harder. and they've already spent, you know what I mean? Like, it might just be a breaking point for some people when it comes to that.
That's a great thing you just said. I think it's a breaking point.
Right. But do I think this needs to happen? Yes. I just think we need some time, and they might need to not nerf it as much, maybe, or
right.
At least with the nerf, give an idea of what's going to be the middle ground between a T-bow and a blowpipe. Maybe like give us some hope. We'll see.
Well, people were saying that even with this blowpipe nerf, it doesn't really, because they're not buffing the Armadillo crossbow or the crystal bow. I think they keep going back and forth on like what their stance is on the crystal bow with the crystal armor, if they want to buff it and by how much. I want them to buff it nicely because I would love for that to be a viable option. But nothing really fills. Nothing is. It's a nerf and that's it. So.
Right.
There needs to be something more. And maybe some people were on the brink of getting burnt out, and this is that straw that'll break their camel's back or whatever the phrase is.
I'm sure definitely some people, probably not a lot, you know what I mean? But yeah.
People have different.
I logged out, by the way. I forgot we're catching crabs.
I saw that.
Getting too into it.
Because you're
You didn't tell me.
Well, I guess your name just disappeared, and I didn't quite catch on to it. So Rob and I, that's it. Like we, from now on, from as starting with last week's podcast, we are officially going to be catching dark crabs as we record, and it's so fun.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we met some guys here at the
at
the crab hole, man.
Like we said, there's an official CC for this. You know, if you do enough research, I'm sure you can find it. They're good guys, and we actually had a PKer on us, but right before we started recording, and we all just kind of collectively laugh at the PKer, and we just all like hop worlds to another location and just keep the party going.
But yeah, some guys recognized us and listened to the podcast, and
so humbling.
Thanks, you know.
Yeah,
it's cool to see.
Yeah, it's very, very humbling to be playing the game and say like, oh, I know you from whatever.
Well, normally it's like, hey, I saw you on Behemoth, or, you know, do you stream? But whenever it's like, hey, do you do a podcast? I think I listened to you before, or like, hey, I listened to you on my way home from work, something like that. It's like, oh, that's awesome.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
I kind of got my little mini break from Behemoth. It was probably some Chamber of Zera clip, or I think the Chompy Chick Pet. There was something that, you know, whatever, one of my first appearances on there. It feels good, but
you've had a couple, but
yeah,
easily forgettable, you know, for me.
It really is. I still watch Behemoth and the daily videos, but I'm really not impressed by most. They're just. I
mean, it's fun to just, you know, that's kind of like why we wanted to create the podcast. Was, you know, it's fun to just be out in the real world and just tune out and listen to RuneScape or something sometimes. So that's what I do with Behemoth. Like on my lunch break, I'll just, you know, watch a video or something, and I don't know.
Agreed.
It's fun.
For me, it's more like just keeping up with. If I don't know. I like to still be a part of the Twitch scene as a viewer now. I'll peruse like different channels there's just so many different streamers out there, but it's kind of I have my my favorites, the personalities who I enjoy, but the Behemoth is more of like a way of staying in touch with like the happenings, like what hardcore died, who got chanced. It's very popular right now for like the bigger streamers to be doing Theater of Blood on their hardcore, and they're getting like, these guys are really freaking good at it. They're doing duos and trios comfortably, and
it's insane.
Something I could never do. Like, I think I could do it, and I picture myself like, but it's just so not realistic. I would probably die within 2 KC.
Yeah. I mean, I think I could give it a good 10 KC, and then I'd you know,
you have to alter your gameplay.
Misclick somewhere or something. So
misclick. You have to, like, I'm known for dying. That's just my thing. I feel like I have to capitalize on that, dude. I mean, I have an emote, a plank emote, but that's just like I just love being at low HP. There's just something about it. Like for me, if I'm at 30 HP fighting whatever monster, like, I'm not worried. I'm just like, I just proceed as if, you know, life is good.
So I wanted to talk about, and I mentioned the CC yesterday when LT wasn't on, but LT has a superpower.
Yeah, please tell me. He wrote this in the outline, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
So LT, whenever he came, whenever he moved down to Florida, where I'm at, he stopped by my house. We hung out. It was really nice to see him. And I found out that he had a superpower, and it was very odd. It's a very odd superpower.
I still don't know. I'm kind of scared now.
He can literally it deals with measurements.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Get more specific.
So he can tell you exactly how many teaspoons are in a gallon. How many cups are in a quart. Like if you ask him any question regarding to
measurements,
measurements, he knows it, and he'll tell you it like right off the top of his head. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how he acquired this, but
I'll tell you how I acquired it. But it's a boring story. I could take it a step further. How did you even think about this? Let me ask you that. How did this come to your?
Know. Because I have no idea.
I haven't. That was back in December.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about it.
That's funny. I used to.
It was just so mind blowing because I was literally like, "Wait, how the hell do you know all this?" Like,
we were having a conversation. We were probably in a Discord call, and maybe talking about some bartending stuff.
Maybe.
I think you were like, "Oh, mix whatever, 2 ounces of vodka with some, schnapps or whatever."
Wait, you talking about how I figured it out?
No, but that's how we got into the conversation of measuring stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I used to drink a gallon of water every day. I was actually literally that gym guy who you've all made fun of at one point or another. I would carry a gallon of water everywhere I went. So like, college classes, job, to the gym itself. That was just my thing. And I did my best to consume a gallon of water every day.
Wow.
Simple as that. But
so what is that like? Did you measure out how many 3/4 cups are in a gallon of water or something? Like
no, but just taking it a step further, like I was so much into fitness, and I'm a numbers guy. Like I'm a finance major, so
right,
numbers just come easy to me. So I got really used to measuring like how many grams of fat, carbs, and protein are in certain meals, and I have a good eye for it. So the liquid measurements just kind of came along with that. 16 cups in a gallon, and you can just do the math. 4 cups in a quart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm not like that crazy into fitness now, but I don't know. I laid a foundation for it, I guess.
Cool. Well, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So most people can't do that.
Do you have a superpower?
I can tell you exactly how long to microwave things for.
Really? That's pretty good.
Temperature.
That's pretty good. So like, okay, so here's a tough one.
I gotta probably see it, but yeah, go ahead.
Borscht. Borscht is like the Russian purple soup from beets.
Oh, I know what. Yeah. I don't know how big the bowl is. I don't know if it's been in the fridge or.
Okay, the bowl is 1.75 quarts, which is how many cups? It's a 2-quart bowl, right? And there's no sour cream in this borscht, which that's a factor.
That's strange. That's
how
weird.
many? So do you when you use your microwave, do you click the 30-second thing? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
if I want it for a minute and a half, I click it 3 times.
That's how my parents measure it. Like my parents don't ever say the time. When my dad asks my mom, "Hey, how much do I microwave this for?" She'll say either 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's how many times
pretty cool.
to press it, right? I got a genie. Suck on that, Rob. Suck on that.
I see it.
Yeah. Genie in game that's going to agility.
Good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, I got way too excited for that.
Yeah, you did, man. Hey, that's like a 900 agility experience.
890.
It's no joke.
I'm 89
it's
agility.
No joke.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of agility experience. What were we talking about?
That's pretty cool. Your parents 1, 2, 3, 4 microwave.
The 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't do that, but I'm like, a minute, and I'll just press it twice.
Yeah, just keep it simple.
Or if it's like 45 seconds, I'll press it twice and just cut off at 15. So
see, I would never do a cutoff.
Well, see, the thing is, like, if you press 4, 5, and then start, that's 3 different times you have to hit the button as opposed to just twice.
No, but like, I would never microwave something for 45 seconds. I'm either microwaving something for 30 or
Yeah,
a
that's
minute.
why it's not your superpower.
Copy. Okay. Copy. I also try to like make it back in time, like do the run to the microwave.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know the run. I know the run.
Wait, the run. Yeah.
I think everybody knows the run.
Oh, everybody should know the run. If you don't, yeah. All right.
So let's mix it up with some listener mail.
Yeah, we have 2. And guys, thank you so much for sending these in. Like, I don't know, it makes me happy to get the emails.
Honestly, when there's no updates, it gives us some content too. So some questions.
This is good content. And Kyle is coming in clutch. Like every single week, Kyle comes in clutch.
Dude.
So if you're listening, guys,
Kyle.
if you want to be as cool as Kyle, and just if you have awesome questions in your noggin, please ask away.
Yep. So you want to go with Kyle's or Swab's?
Let's go with Kyle's because technically his was sent first.
Okay.
All right. Hey, fellas. Hope you're both doing well. I've got a couple brain busters for you this week. Number 1. He actually numbers these. Number 1. What NPC in OSRS would make the absolute worst roommate? Alternatively, who would make the best roommate? Let's answer. Let's go with that question.
Right. Who would make the absolute worst roommate in RuneScape?
So
definitely the demon drill sergeant random event.
You know what, dude?
She wouldn't stop yelling at me, man.
But think about this though. Well, see, I'm trying to like. So he does yell at you during the random event, but realistically, if a drill sergeant were to live with you, like yeah, they do their heavy yelling. But when they're at home, they're probably chill. They're probably going to shut down and not talk and just stay to themselves. If anything, the drill sergeant is going to be hella neat, hella respectful. He might be the best roommate. He might be
but he's also a demon.
He's a demon, so you can freaking drop an arc light on him and you're fine. He's a demon.
What that demon butler dude would be a pretty good one, I think.
Oh, the demon you know what? I think we're getting to something. The demon butler might be the best roommate.
Yeah, maybe.
But if you hire him, you got to hire $10,000 for every 8 things he does for you.
Yeah, it's a steep price right there.
So maybe you got to hire who's the next step down from the demon butler?
The regular butler. The cook, maybe. What's his name?
I've never.
The guy who's very posh. He's very posh and
he might be an asshole though.
Yeah, he probably. Well, maybe.
I was gonna say the best roommate. I don't know. You kind of want somebody cute, like a little cute female NPC. So I'm thinking like
Neve.
Neve is the obvious answer. I have an NPC that I've had a crush on for a long time, and that is Guildmaster Jane of the Farming Guild.
Of course.
Huge crush.
Of course.
I love farming. It's my favorite thing in the world. And she's just, she's good.
Okay. All right. What about Sandwich Lady?
Yeah, we did bring that one up as well. That would be nice. I think for worst roommate, the Duke of Lombard is kind of a dick.
Yeah.
He's such a dick. So the Duke of Lombard would just be like, he would never, he's a duke. Like, what's he gonna do? Oh, King Roald.
Yeah, he'd be bad too.
That'd be terrible. Have you ever killed
It's hard to say. This is a hard question to answer because
it's a great question.
There's a lot of terrible roommates that you could have. There's not a lot of good roommates, I think. There's not a lot of good NPCs, are there?
There's
like that'd be cool to hang out with.
I'm sure there's plenty. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty.
I don't think so. I mean, we can't really name that many off the top of our heads.
I'm really bad at quest lore. So bad. If you name me a quest, I couldn't tell you like much about it.
What about Piles? Let me talk to him here.
Yeah, Piles
is very pragmatic. He's very he's got a job to do. He's like, hand me some dark crabs. I'll note them for you. 50 GP, please.
I wouldn't.
Very pragmatic. I don't know.
Yeah, pragmatic is not real. It's
suit and tie, briefcase.
See, he might be like a serial killer. You don't want that kind of personality.
He is out in level 51 wilderness. I don't know.
Exactly. So basically, he takes. Oh my God, he gets paid by like the PKers, and then he tells the PKers how many people are at the dark crabs and how many dark crabs people have. So he sells our information, this asshole. He sells our info to, oh my God. I'm on to him.
Yeah. All right, what's his second question?
Second question, I really like this question. Number 2, if you had the ability to see the kill count that would get you a certain drop, or that you would get a certain drop for any drop in the game, what would you pick? And he says in parentheses,
Like, would you choose to see it? Right.
Right. So it could be a pet or a unique drop, and I think this is a really, really good question that got me thinking when I first read the email.
Oh wait, so if you had the ability to see the kill count that you would get a certain drop, what drop would you pick? Or would you pick to have that ability to see every drop?
No. What drop would you pick? It's what drop would you pick? So here's my thought process. Because at first I'm like, what's the second most quote unquote coolest important item to have after a T-bow? Like practical.
Ellie?
No, think more practical than an Ellie.
Scythe.
Right? So my first thought was, if I could see what KC of Theater of Blood I would get my scythe on, that'd be awesome. But in all actuality, who gives a shit? Theater of Blood is one of the best resources, point blank. Like, I don't necessarily care too much if I have to do 1,500 tops to get my scythe. Like, eventually, I know I'll get a scythe. It's going to happen. If I play this game long enough, I'm going to get a scythe. And it's good the more dry I go. But an Elysian Spirit Shield is a 1 in 4,000 drop rate. If you could tell me right here and now that I would get it at 5,000 KC, I could mentally prepare myself for that.
Yeah, or do a couple kills a day and make it a goal.
I could basically chip away at that KC. Yeah. If it's 2,000, cool. If it's 10,000, well, that sucks.
Bye. No thanks.
Yeah, probably no thanks. If it's 10K KC, probably not.
But if it's like 150, dude, and I'm at like 140, I'm like, whew, I'm doing tonight.
I'm not going to bed till I get it.
Yeah. I would do Ellie. I would choose an Ellie for sure.
I would choose an Ellie for sure. And pets aren't, unless there's a pet that you're just in love with, like maybe the omelet, possibly.
Oh, Sync would want to know that, I think.
He would. But what if the game then spits out, you would get the omelet on your 3,000th chamber?
Yeah.
I really wouldn't do that.
Then Kyle, did you already read it? What he said? Much love as always to you both. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope that Uwu guy gets you some nice cottage cheese or something.
Interesting.
I'm expecting some cottage cheese from Uwu.
Yeah,
Mr.
Kyle
Uwu.
Is Kyle Uwu? Is that the same guy now? Foreshadowing.
We can't just accuse everybody of being Uwu guy.
That's true. It's not. If you listen to episode 24, you heard me accuse Swab of being the Uwu guy. At first, he was denying it. Like, I had a Discord conversation with him, and I wasn't even buying his denial, but now I'm kind of buying it more. And then we actually have an email from Swab tonight, so I guess I ruled him out. But I told Rob this already. I'm not going to give Mr. Uwu any more airtime, so sorry, buddy. I'm over it, man. It's done.
It depends what he says.
You can read it.
We'll still read your emails.
You can read it, Rob. I won't read the emails. I'm putting my foot down.
Well, he might become a Rob something, and I'm okay with that.
See, there you go. Let him, swoon over you.
All right, let's read what Swab has to say.
Yes, go for it.
What's up, Trihards? It's your boy Swab. What's up, Swab? I'm honored you came to the conclusion that Mr. Uwu was me, but unfortunately, that is not the case. After talking with LT, I did seem a little sus, and you had good evidence, but I promise you it wasn't me. Hopefully you catch the culprit. I've been meaning to send in an email, and here it is. Love the podcast, and I don't think I've mentioned this before, but this is the first podcast I've listened to consistently. Nice. This whole blowpipe nerf thing is a mess. Right as I start grinding Zora, they decided to nerf it. What the WTF, Gagex? I'm over 300k seat, and I've only gotten the Magic Fang. Sage. LT, let's do more scuff tops sometime. May RNG be ever in your favor. Your boy Swab.
Nice. See, that's not the mark of somebody. That doesn't sound like somebody who only writes with ooh every other word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We'll see.
agree. We should do
We'll see.
some scuff
He's
toss.
still like a
He's still prime
person of
suspect.
interest. Yeah, he's still but
I need to put feelers out there. Like, okay, guys. I'll tell you what. 500 dark crabs drop. If you're in main account, I will drop you 500 raw dark crabs if you can get me. If you know who the Uwu guy is. If you have,
this is a bounty. This is like
it's a bounty. All right, I've already fished 300 in our time here, just recording. So,
all right, you heard it here.
500 dark crabs. You know,
It's got to lead to the arrest though.
it's got to lead to. It
the
has to
conviction.
lead to the arrest. Exactly. Oh, that is funny.
Oh, man.
But thank you for the email, Swab. We'll have to run some tobs.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, thanks, Swab. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude. May RNG be ever in your favor too. I hope you get that blowpipe pretty soon, so you got some time to use it before Gagax nerfs it a little bit. But
Yeah, you'll have time. They're gonna keep going back and forth. Plenty.
300 KC isn't too bad. I got mine at 1300, I think.
I got mine at 1400. So you could, yeah.
Hopefully it'll be sooner.
Hopefully not. The blowpipe is just one of them, but it's so good to do Zulrah. You know.
Yes, it is.
Zulrah is a
nice.
great place to go dry on. It's just, it sucks, but you kind of want to go dry on.
Yeah.
On it, and
you don't want to have to go to Zulrah every week to get a couple.
You really don't. And even if you tell yourself like, oh, I don't mind doing Zulrah, you mind. There's other things for you to work on. You don't want to have to be bound to the snake.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, what you want to talk about? What we've been up to? Is that what we're leading towards?
Sure, we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been up to? It sounded kind of like you didn't want to talk about it.
No. My week has been very normal, if anything,
Okay.
boring. Yeah, nothing wild. So I got to 500 Venenatus KC. Like when
Nice.
I say it's AFK, bro. Oh my god, it's stupid. You know, I go to my 2.2K world, the spider spawns. You know, it looks at you. You click on it. That's it. You don't do anything else. You know, you just sit there and let it. If I want to be a tryhard, I can flick rigor, but if I feel like it,
You better be flicking rigor.
I do because you know the ether.
This is ether. Yeah.
Yeah. I got 500 KC. I ran out of ether completely, and then I told myself, all right, I'm going to go and farm 100 bracelets, which I thought would take quite some time. It ended up being a very, very fast process. After 5 or 6 hours of like, you know, gameplay at the Rev Caves, boom, I have 100 bracelets. That happened like a couple hours ago. Yep. So
Any uniques?
What?
Any uniques from that?
No, I did pick up one of the 1 mil totems. So nothing. It's a mil GP. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll have to turn them in. I'll need some assistance from some of you guys to.
I've got one to turn in as well.
Nice.
So
I think I have like 10 mil. Oh,
we'll send the squad out. We'll send the CC squad out.
Yeah, we'll do it. So yeah, I am now. So as of today, we're recording on Thursday this week actually. So as of 11 Feb, I will be going back to Venenatus. I have enough ether for 500 more Venenatus kills. That'll put me at 1,000 KC and a pretty good chance to get the pet. And I still got to get that ring, that stupid treasonous ring.
Yeah.
So, and I secretly want to just keep doing this until I get the pet and ring, you know?
Yeah.
Kill it 500 times, go get the ether. Kill it 500 more times, just keep doing it. Because the drops are good, and it's really like a chill activity. And it's just such a flex, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Can you do the method that you do without the crossbow?
You need an MSB.
Like your safe spot. Oh, you did an MSB.
If you're talking about that exact safe spot where it spawns, it turns at you, you click on it, and it doesn't hit you, it has to be a 3-tick range weapon.
Okay. And the MSB's not worth it from what I've heard, right?
MSB is literally half the DPS. If it takes me sometimes like 2.5 minutes to kill it with the crossbow, which gives, you know, insane benefits for wildy bosses. It's tough. If you have full Verax though, do you have full Verax?
Yeah.
Then try that out. I don't have the Verax helmet. There's no reason for me to have that full set, but full Verax apparently is really nice.
Yeah, I've done it. It's all right. And I think I have like 150 KC, Venenatus or so, and I just ranged them. There's a different safe spot to range them at. So that's what I
is
did
it like the
with
southern
ring
one?
crossbow. No, it's like the northern one.
Okay.
Still 30. It's 30 wilderness, like right on the line.
It's below 30, correct? Yep.
It's 30 exactly, so you can teleport out of it.
Oh,
But,
okay. Oh, you're right
yeah.
there on the line. Okay.
yeah, like
Gotcha.
right next to the Black Knights.
Yep.
Around that little rocky outcrop. But
Yeah, good. But yeah. So if anyone else has like, because I'm lucky enough to have access to those higher total worlds. So I've only died one time in my 500 Revenant SKC, and farming all those Revenant bracelets for 6 hours, I died just one time, and that was just foolish on me. I basically had no supplies. I just stayed in the damn Rev caves until all my supplies ran out.
Dang.
So
Well, cool.
yeah.
So hopefully I'll be able to reach those worlds soon. I got an herb level, which keep in mind I haven't gotten a level on Dream Name on my Iron Man in like months and months.
It's been a long time, a very long time.
So first of all, it's not even that I don't play that much because I do play on him some, but I haven't been playing on him nearly as much. But also his stats are, I don't want to gloat or anything, but he has high stats, so it's harder to level up. Obviously. So I got from 95 to 96 herb lore recently, so that was nice.
Nice, dude. Very cool.
I got a 94 prayer, so 1 prayer level, 1 herb level, and I got 1 fishing level from doing dark crabs.
How did you get the prayer? Did you go to the wilderness and all that? Yeah.
Yeah, I just went to Chaos the altar, whatever, wilderness altar.
What kind of
Just had
bones?
some bones.
What kind of bones did you?
Dragon and inventory full of superior.
Nice.
So I just had my inventory, and then I had like 300 dragon bones on me.
Cool. Yeah, it's chill, huh?
Yeah, and I'm also 7,000 experience away from 94 thieving.
Oh, snap.
So almost 94 thieving.
Have you done any
That'll get me
thieving,
at
or this is just a chance?
93.
Like you're just so close to it?
I'm just so close to it, and it's been dwindling down. It was like 30k, and now it's at 7 just from doing chambers.
Oh,
rooms.
that's so funny. That's funny. You're just slowly
I'm just slowly doing it.
bumping it down. Good.
I'm also 87k away from 96 fletching.
God damn, you're just right in the cusp. Yeah. Wait, what's your total level?
2192.
Oh
currently.
my god. Yeah, you're okay. So after
Right there.
after you get the fletching and the thieving, you'll be 2194. You'll be 6
Right.
away. Just 6 away from 2.2k.
I could probably do some construction levels pretty easily.
Oh, you probably have some mahogany planks saved from
Probably
red.
get another prayer level. You know, I could probably easily get 2.2k.
Yeah.
I say easily, but you know, by the next week if I actually try, which I won't. But
Yeah, man, definitely.
we'll get it. We'll get it soonish.
It's fun, man. It's fun.
So.
We've definitely spent a lot of hours on our account. But you know what? I really do. I do like, Rob, that you and I are just more casual players. It benefits. I don't know.
What do you mean?
A lot of our listeners are more casual. You know.
Right. Yeah, like we're not like grinding the game 24/7. So what you mean?
Yeah, but I
Right.
enjoy watching streamers who are really good at the game. I think those popular streamers are popular for a reason. They're really good at whatever they're doing, whatever their specialty is at. I enjoy knowing what these methods are in case I ever want to do it. I at least know about them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really
sure.
sure what I'm trying to say. But like, I was watching Fat Clouds. He's a rank 15 Iron Man. He's got, billion whatever experience, like rank 15 of all Iron Men. And I was watching him train prayer at the Chaos Altar, just like the way he positions his camera, from the way he teleports there, it's just so efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would never do it for me, but I like knowing about these things. And
yeah, and you might, want to grind out an hour of some very intense.
I might do it one day. Right.
Right.
And it feels good. It feels good to get fast experience, and you kind of go back to what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, sometimes I want to grind mining or some shit, you know what I mean? But sometimes I just want to watch Netflix and click every 20 minutes. So it depends on how I'm feeling in my mood.
Exactly. I just think as long as you have like a balanced account and goals, that's really important. It's nice to see like the people in the CC but you guys are freaking awesome. CC has been popping off.
Yeah, it has.
I'm not just saying that. Like it's been really, really nice. There are dead hours, like late at night or whatever. But
it's nice to like log in and see me and LT aren't in there. We're just, working or whatever, and log in and see people like chatting to each other and making friends and stuff. It's nice. It's very nice to come into. So thanks, guys. Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. And our Discord has been good too. Like, we just started this thing up, dude.
Yeah, and again, if you want to join our Discord, go to either of our Twitches. It's in our bios. So I'm at It Is Robert, and LT is at LT_potato with an E at the end of the O.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just checking out the Discord. Isn't it? We have I put some emotes in there earlier.
Yeah, you did. You put a lot.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I know just from the Discord I created for my stream community, people. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. One of our friends, Rob, changed their in-game name. I'll back brief you later. Okay. People like to just post their accomplishments. Not in a hey, look at me kind of thing, but people just like showing off what they've done. So I kind of use that to create our podcast Discord here. So there's a section for rare drop, there's a section for achievements. I mean, literally, if some of you guys who you get Barrow's gloves, or you finish a hard quest, or you get level 80 farming and that unlocks blah blah blah, and you feel like you just want to share that with somebody, boom, post it.
Yeah, we got the achievements, we got rare drops. If you want to talk about the updates, if you want to show us a meme or show everybody else a meme, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to do, we've got, good places to do it. It's just a good chance to make friends in the game, honestly, and just,
Yeah.
It's a good way to make friends in the game. So.
I started my account in August of 18. In April of 19, I started my Twitch channel. 0 viewers. I knew nobody. When I started my Twitch channel, so all those months of playing, I made no in-game friends. I didn't have anyone to talk. Nothing. And then as I slowly began streaming, I now added people, and there was now that interaction. But if I never started streaming, dude, I could still be playing to this day with no friends, no community. My Chambers of Zera.
Granted, yeah. What? I mean, granted, some people like to do that. They don't want to, to talk when they're playing, and to each their own. That's fine. But if you don't have any, if you don't have anybody to talk to, if you just want to talk about something, I don't know, come hang out in the Discord, in the CC, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it could be a game changer. That's all I'm trying to say. It can be a game changer for a lot of players. So
and honestly, it's fun. People have questions in the CC. Me and LT would do our best to see if we know the answer. In the Discord, same thing. I might not know it. LT might not know the answer, but JayySlay might know the answer, or Epic Cows, who's one of our Patreons.
Someone might know.
Yeah.
Or we'll figure it out. We'll easily figure it out. It's not,
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
So let's stop. Well, I actually wanted to update on something in real life that's happening to me.
Okay, let's hear it.
And LT, you don't know about this.
Yeah, I want to know.
But I applied somewhere.
You applied somewhere.
I applied to graduate school.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm excited about it. So we'll see if I get in. And
can you say what's the program? What graduate degree did you apply for?
So I'm gonna try. We'll see how it is, but cybersecurity.
Okay, cybersecurity. All right.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I'm very interested in it. I don't know much about programming or anything, but I have some bachelor degrees that kind of complement it. But yeah, I have to take some introductory courses and get started. But I'm very excited. So
right on.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm assuming it's a 2-year program.
Yes, but I'm also working full time, so it's going to take me a little bit longer than that.
Right.
And I don't want to overburden myself while I work, so I'm going to take just a couple classes a semester, I think, and maybe get it done in 4 years or so. But I'm excited.
Yeah, if it's 2 classes a semester, that would just double the time. So 4 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's like an 18-month course, so 3-4 years. Yeah.
That's
So,
sick, man. I'm proud of you. That's pretty awesome. Cybersecurity. That was
I am excited.
it's a career. That was a career field in the Air Force. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just
So, and I'll get my master's in it too. So it'll be pretty sick. Master's in science, MS in cybersecurity. Hopefully make the big bucks, you know?
damn, man's making moves. He's catching dark crabs. He's PKing noobs. He's getting his cybersecurity degree. He's becoming roommates with the drill sergeant. I mean, it's
just coming along, man. Coming along. That's right.
very nice.
Dude, all right. Or hold on. LT's drinking out of a measuring cup, by the way, guys.
Oh my god, what do you gotta tell people, man? This isn't even news, dude.
Oh my god, dude. He's drinking out of a measuring cup. Like, that's not even... Golly, that's just...
All right, I'm not gonna like...
Too good. That's too good.
I'm not gonna like milk this. This has been... I have drank out of this measuring cup that's right next to me has been my I don't know, container of choice for like well over a year now. And yeah.
It's just too good that we talked about it.
Yeah.
This happening, and you're just drinking out of a measuring cup.
Oh yeah.
Golly.
Crazy
That
guy.
explains why he's a measuring genius.
Oh, I didn't even put that together. Oh, that's what you mean. But to be fair,
Yeah.
I never look at the freaking markings on this cup. Because I don't need to. Because I don't need to.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
Well,
I'm glad to hear that.
anything else? I think we're going to end the podcast here pretty soon, yeah?
Thinking. Yeah, maybe. I feel like... Okay, well, hold on. What do you... You have like a little dinner date tomorrow, right?
Yes, I do. Just with a friend
Yeah.
and my fiance. Mhm.
Could you imagine this guy's friends? Can you guys... What a show off, right?
It's actually one of her work colleagues, so
Okay.
I don't know him very well, but he's a nice guy.
Good. I went out to a little pizza restaurant and had some beers last night too. So I also have friends. I don't
Nice.
know.
Are you trying to show off?
I'm trying. What else do you want to do in game? Like what sort of goals are you trying to achieve in the next week?
Maybe just get 2.2K as a small little goal that I am slowly working on. Since this nerf has happened, since it's being postponed, I'm gonna keep working on my melee stats, my pure, because I can use my rapier still, and I need to use it before I lose it.
Yes.
So,
yes.
those are my goals right now.
Use it before you lose it. Do you think it's going to go up or down in price?
Down. It's already gone down about 15 mil, I think.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know why I even care about prices, but
It's interesting.
yeah. All right, we're at the
All right.
47-minute mark. I think this is fair.
I say let's end the podcast here with a number.
With a number?
How many dark crabs have you caught?
Okay. I have caught... Wait, let's cash them in. Let's go to piles. My man. Okay, I have caught... Wait, guess how many I've caught, and I'll guess how many you've caught.
Okay, I logged out for a little bit, so I'm guessing you've caught 460.
Holy shit. No, 370.
Oh, wow. Okay, mine's 349.
How
Not
have you
bad.
caught that many?
I don't know.
What's your
But-
fishing level?
92.
Mine's 94. Bro, I'm never fucking lucky, man. What is this? He almost caught the same number as me. I'm here the whole
Yeah.
time.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. You can find us on Twitter at OSRS Trihards. If you're looking for a friends chat to come hang out in, like we mentioned, come join us at OSRS Trihards in game.
Shout out to OSRS Beats for providing us with this amazing intro and outro music, and a massive shout out to our Patreon supporters. You guys are freaking awesome as always.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Also, we have the Discord again. Come join us. It's on our Twitch bios. The invite link is, and I'm at It Is Robert. LT's at LT_potato with an E at the end of the O. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.